Hey guys, we are back with some more Deponia, but I got a little bit of a problem. The last few videos I recorded became corrupt. What happened was the main audio track, so the game's audio, got really distorted and really screwed up. I don't know how. This has never happened before. And as such, unfortunately, I can't use those videos. It would just be a mess. My audio commentary is still there, but you guys want to be able to hear the game audio. That's what this is all about. And unfortunately, it's a mess because I can't go back and replay those sections just the way I've saved the game as I went through. It's kind of a mess. So what I've done is I still had the video footage. So what I was able to do was I was able to piece together little bits and pieces and throw some commentary behind it to at least get you guys caught up to speed in the story and what's developed in the videos that were destroyed. The plus side of this is it at least gives us something to work off of. The downside is, and I'm really sorry, it has crushed me for the last day while I've tried to figure out how to do this. I put a lot of time into trying to build these little clips here. It has just been devastating because I have spent months playing this game series to have it all come apart at the end because something screwed up with my recording. I have no idea. But I really apologize, and I hope you guys can at least enjoy. It's going to be about the next 9 minutes of the video. Will include just clips and some narration as to what happened and the cutscenes that all played out throughout that part. So that'll kind of get you caught up, and then the gameplay again starts from where I can pick up my save and keep going. So again, I really apologize, and let's get going. So the solution to the new monkey problem was we basically sold June to the monkey-looking guy. Slavery and race cards were played in that whole fiasco. So we indirectly encountered some slime monsters in the sewers. The one on the right happens to be a vegetarian convert, and therefore, when asked by his friend about eating children, he refused. But that gets kind of funny. Rufus, while still being stuck with the kids, now has to do something because they're hungry, they're cold, they need to go to sleep. Well, the one slime monster remained here, and what ended up happening was Rufus had purchased burritos from the place up at the top, so he had 4 giant tortillas. Because he won the Zlotys by making the new monkey girl, basically. Anyhow, the end result is he wraps the kids up in the tortillas, as you can see here, and they're all perfectly fine and well. And then you can just kind of watch the slime monster's face as he starts to go, what the heck? So with the kids all wrapped up in their nice warm little burritos, they were hungry, so what does Rufus do? He had some leftover stew, or some kind of gravy thing, I can't quite remember, and he starts dumping it on the kid's head. When you look at the slime monster, he's freaking losing it at this point. He starts sweating and everything. So, yeah, and then Rufus, in his infinite wisdom, decides that he's just going to go ahead and leave the kids here. So then he takes off and heads back to the pipe forest, or wherever the heck he goes. So basically what happened here was we had to mix up 3 different types of drinks for these guys. One was the breast milk from the bozo's place, which turned the top left guy into the monkey, because remember, hair, whatever. Okay, the hormones from Lottie's lunchbox went to the one in the bottom left, which turned the skinny guy into a chick. And if you didn't notice, the guy on the table looks a lot like Mario. So he needed a mushroom swill, a drink that we fed him. And here's kind of what happened. Everybody kind of changed. Mario gets googly eyes for the, I don't even know what you want to call that thing. And the monkey on top of the barrels is very, very kind of, think Donkey Kong, maybe? No? See the reference? Don't get it? I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny. So he starts chucking barrels. Well, actually, Rufus gets tossed out. Once you head back in, he starts chucking barrels. It's pretty funny. Yeah, here we go. Right back inside, and there you go. That pretty much ended this. There was nothing else to do here. We ended up picking up the picture off the bar counter there of Elysium, but that was it. So that concludes that part in that puzzle. By aggravating Tony, we were able to get her prescription for the rope, which the therapist wrote her, and in doing so, we were able to pick up our own rope, which now we're going to be using for a puzzle going forward. Utilizing the rope and dragging Barry along to get photographic proof of how awesome Rufus is, his brilliant idea was to try and snare Baby Bozo onto this support that spins around. As you can see, that didn't end well. Rufus nearly asphyxiated himself while hanging there. Once Barry actually jumped in to help him, that's when things changed a little bit. they managed to get the picture that they wanted, and all in all, it was kind of funny. Rufus, with baby Bozo and antidepressants, ended up mixing somehow all together and aggravating Bozo to the point where he explodes and tells Rufus exactly how he feels. Kind of a bitter and kind of an angry engagement. So the slime monster did end up eating the children, and that kind of closes out that arc. Just one little girl is left and a piranha underneath that straw. The next bit, he was looking for gold, found her in a drain, down the drain he went after her. So Rufus then is in Argus's office, and he finds this little dictation, this recording device thing here, and with it is the combination to the safe in the back of the room, which the safe holds the ascension codes. So a little bit of switcheroo goes around here. It actually took me a couple tries to get this right because I had the order wrong. But you end up switching the devices around and messing up Argus, who is dressed as Cletus. Each time you messed up, the alarm would sound, Oppenbot would come in, he'd have to reset the alarm. Eventually, Cletus, Argus, Oppenbot, and whatever, they all kind of converge into the room while you try and escape and get caught on the way out. So 2 of the 3 Rufuses are back together along with the rest of the resistance. They go and use that nucleic acid on what they assume was gold, which then turns out to be Donna. So the Resistance's big plan was to fire this giant cannon at Elysium and bring it down, before Elysium had a chance to blow up the planet. This was all Seagull's idea, who now is the leader of the Resistance, the new general. So while there was a big argument going on, which ultimately ended up escalating into...
Don't! Run!
Back up near the high boat, things start to escalate pretty quickly here as an argument gets out of hand, and Oppenbot is instructed to toss Goal over the side. So while Seagull has the other 2 Rufuses at gunpoint here, 3rd Rufus calls in and all of a sudden says, "I screwed up!" Comes flying in off the Oppenbot and just completely takes out Seagull. All the while, the other 2 Rufuses were able to make their escape to the tank.
Here we go. Hey, what's the big idea?
Is this gonna take much longer? I don't want to seem unromantic, but we've still got a few gigantic... That's it, I guess. You finally succeeded in killing everyone after all.
The cannon was our last chance. And now it's plugged up.
We are all going to die.
And it's all your fault. Thank you so very much, Rufus.
Stop that! You should be ashamed of yourselves. Are you serious about blaming Rufus? Where would you be without him now? Likely still at home in Kuvak or the floating black market, everyone doing their own thing. You wouldn't even have looked up when the bomb towers opened their hatches. It was him who brought you here. He fought for you and your planet. Even though you all hate him, he could have gone to Elysium with me on several occasions, but he didn't, because he refused to sacrifice Deponia to get his way. And now you all damn him for doing the same thing for Elysium.
Goal? Goal! You're alive! And looking good. And you're alive! But...
So with the cannon plugged by the tank and everybody kind of looking at Rufus as, again, the failure that he supposedly is, they all of a sudden change their tune and say they need a Rufus-style plan. It's time for him to come up with his most elite plan he's ever come up with.
Why not?
Oh,
You never
well.
know what it's like to
Well,
try.
better
What
than
have we got to
nothing.
lose?
Do it that
Sure
way.
beats not having a plan.
All right, so now we pick up from right here. We're ready to launch towards the high boat. Let's go.
And here we go. Huh? Nothing's happening.
Did you check the cables?
I thought the dock had seen to that. I have to do everything myself around here.
Oh, a little air at last.
Can you move over a bit? Whose hand is that?
Shut up back there. Rufus needs to concentrate.
Can you check whether anyone's standing on the cable?
Not me.
Me neither.
It must be you, Mook.
Don't be silly, woman.
Perhaps you, Doc?
I don't know. I can no longer feel my legs.
I think it's me.
That's not the cable. Barry!
Oh,
Wait.
no.
I found the problem. I just need to lift this sandbag somehow.
That is me.
Oh, it should work now.
Thank you.
Hit it.
This is it.
The final maneuver proved as a move no more nuts as any other plan there was at hand. A perfect occasion for a contemplation of all the events and the writer's intent. It may seem safe to say that Rufus's way for saving the day is a little snafu. But when shit hits the fan is when a decent man's plan put in a deeper as ever a diver was a scuba to do. Was a scuba to do.
I think I need to get the soundtracks for these games, because that's just fantastic. Nice shot. Alright.
Uh-oh.
That's what I like about you. You always find a place to park. But couldn't you have picked a spot in the shade?
Huh. Next time you drive and I do the drinking. I wonder why they haven't sounded the alarm yet.
Yes, they appear to be ignoring us.
How
Try
could
to
they
make it
ignore
work
it when you
Okay,
drove a
if
truck
I'm not
on
back
the
in
side
10
of the
minutes,
flying
give
thing?
me 10 more.
If not back in 10 minutes, just wait longer. Alright,
Excuse me.
let's just go straight to it.
Attention.
Oh, bailiff on deck.
Division, halt.
Yes, sir, bailiff.
Yeah, I mean, well done.
Okay. Well, that'll let me get through.
Oh, crap. More of them.
Oh no.
Attention, bailiff on deck. Hello, bailiff on deck.
Yeah, we've noticed. Tell us something we don't know.
Really? Mind your manners, will you?
Well, the
A little
real
more
one's
respect
behind
for
them.
our bailiff.
Right.
Oh god.
Yep. He's got a point. After all, he's the bailiff.
Yes, exactly. I'm after all, I'm the bailiff. Remember that.
Well,
I'm headed for the bridge. Take me to the right level. But bailiff, you should know what level that is. Yes, of course I do. I just wanted to test whether you know it too.
well, Rufus broke character right there.
And you should know that, being a bailiff and all.
Yeah, I think this is the right floor. Why not? Of course it is.
Of course. Of course. Are you completely sure about that? Of course I'm sure. I'm the bailiff. I'm always sure. Good to know. Time to disembark, everyone. The bailiff says we're here. Yes?
Here we go.
Oh, Cletus? No. Argus. You guessed it. And you must be Rufus. Some nerve you've got coming here. Foolhardy and stupid. As always.
Hey.
Or don't you realize that I will now have to break every single one of your bones? Wait! Can't we come up with a more peaceful solution? I don't think so. The time for amicable agreements has expired. I've been looking forward to this day. Put 'em up. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, look at the way he's fighting.
Ow!
That didn't work. Hey, what's this?
Ow! Hey!
Ooh, I got an idea, this way.
Now, what's the purpose of this?
I don't know.
Come here and fight like a man.
I don't wanna.
Now, what's the purpose of this?
Alright, fine.
Ow!
The floor thing didn't work.
Face it, it's no use.
Okay, so now I can use this.
Ow!
And smacks
Hey.
him. Oh,
What
look at
happened
that.
Here, a throttle valve to adjust the elevator's speed. Underneath that kind of thing.
Exactly. Here we go.
Ow! Nah. Oh.
Okay, you bastard. Here.
Ow! Hey!
Smack to the face. And now we can do this.
What?
Bye! Neat. Alright, so get me off of this thing.
Bailiff, at last. The team is waiting impatiently.
Waiting?
For your speech, of course. And allow me to add that I am no less excited myself. Your speeches are always so inspiring, so eloquent. You play the crowd like a virtuoso plays his piano. And if I may say so, a less charismatic orator would literally be torn to pieces by such an audience.
He would.
Oh, certainly. But your words are like magic. Inimitable. But here I am, just raving on. You should get started before the crowd grows even more agitated.
Yes, nobody wants that.
Electrify us. Work your magic.
Just a moment. I think,
Gentlemen, we are about to be addressed by our great role model, our leader, our mentor, our idol, Bailiff Argus, who just a moment ago personally assured me that the speech he's about to deliver will inflame your hearts for our common cause.
Uh-oh.
And now, stand to attention! You are now being addressed by Bailiff Argus!
Thank you very much for that introduction.
I knew this, and he just let me walk into it.
What an ass! Yes, what an... Well, I mean, that ass... I don't know. What I'm trying to say is... That ass...
Okay. Oh, that ass who was standing in front of you, that ass right here by my side, up on the bridge. Let's go with up on the bridge.
Up on the bridge!
It's certainly not the only ass in this place. It's a fine example of our organization. There's only one of 11,000 asses aboard this ship. Oh yeah, we're going there.
Is only one of the 11,000 asses aboard this ship.
We're all asses. Organon is an organization of asses. Every single one of you is an ass.
Every single one of you is an ass. That's how we were constructed. That is our destiny. I know. Why is he saying those things? Well, This is why.
Just look at you, just look at me, just look around. Look at our logo.
Just look at our logo. Looks like somebody put their butt on the photocopier during an office party. And now, the result is proudly displayed on our banner. The print of a gigantic, flabby arse. So why be surprised when they treat us like arses?
Oh my god.
Just look at you. We're doing the dirty work for those up there. Do you think any of them would dream of getting their hands dirty? Blowing up the planet? Terrorizing Deponians? And all those other things we do? No! They're sitting comfortably on their fat asses. And those asses, my fellow bums, that's us. Just look at me. I know you all think I'm an ass because I'm acting like one. But why is that so? Only because it is expected of me. As a superior, one is always half ass, half role model. And when I treat you shittily, you simply pass it on to those below you. In truth, the hierarchy is nothing but a chain of asses, giving each other shit.
I'm laughing so hard.
Just look around. What are we actually doing here?
Best speech
We're
ever.
supposed to destroy a planet for which we don't give a rat's ass. For people who don't mean shit to us. Isn't it time to realize that we are the asses here? Then why don't we do what is expected of us? And shit on them! Come on, say it! We don't give a shit!
Wow.
I could name you 1,000 more examples. The fact is, we're the asses here. But is that something to be ashamed of? I say, no! I, for my part, am proud of what I am. I am an ass! And you're all asses too! It's time to show the world what's inside us! Long live the Organon!
Oh, jeez.
Was it good?
Very inspiring, like always.
Great. Well, then I can go now. Which way to the bridge?
But, what about the hymn?
The hymn?
Exactly. Following each of your speeches, you lead us in our hymn. You can't have forgotten.
Yes. The hymn. Me. Here we go.
Oh, jeez. I didn't know.
Organon. Organon.
Okay, that one's good.
Organon.
Alright, let's...
Organon. Organon. Organon.
I think... Let's wait for the first one to go
Organon. Organon.
I'm assuming that goes down.
Organon.
Yeah, because it drops and then...
Organon. Organon.
Organon.
Whoops, that's not right.
Organon. Organon.
And this one was wrong.
Organon.
There we go. Oh, that's pretty good. So, a completely out of tune music puzzle. I can't really understand that. I like the music though. It's very cool. Alright guys. So I apologize again for the way the first part of this video played out. There was really nothing I can come up with any better than what I did, so I hope you at least enjoyed it. We're going to pick up on the next video and hopefully keep going just the way we're going here. No more issues. Let's really hope. I thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time.